If you're watching us on YouTube, make sure you hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel and hit the alert button so you get updates. And also, you can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. This podcast episode is brought to you by Defense Soap. Defend what you have built. Save 15% with the code Marc the Shark MMA Show, used by all jiu-jitsu and MMA athletes to prevent skin infections. This podcast is also brought to you by Audible. Go to www.audibletrial.com/MMA Show, and you get a free audiobook when you sign up for a 30-day trial. This episode is also brought to you by HostGator. Save 60% on your web hosting needs by using the promo code Marc the Shark MMA Show. Again, save 60% on your web hosting needs with HostGator. This podcast episode is also brought to you by Ritordo Family Books. If you're interested in great books for your children to read, get books by Christina Ritordo. And if you're interested in action, thriller, suspense books, you can get The Cabal, The Saga Begins, or fantasy books like Marcus the Vampire, both written by your host, Marc the Shark Ritordo. Again, go to www.ritortofamilybooks.com. Also, do not forget to go to the Marc the Shark MMA Show podcast website, the shop for our merchandise. We got t-shirts, hoodies, tank tops, hats, and even mugs. Anything you can want with the Marc the Shark MMA Show podcast name on it. And also, please do not forget to go to our website where you can make a donation to support the podcast. All you have to do is click on the donation button. All right, guys, we're live. Sorry for the technical delays earlier today, but we got it working. We're using a different program. This will be re-aired later on Twitch and YouTube and so forth. And before you guys forget, if you go to my Twitch channel, make sure you subscribe or follow. I appreciate it. And also don't forget to go to my website. You can make a donation there. If you're looking to be a guest on the show, you can sign up to be a guest on the show. If you're looking to have your products or a service advertised on the show, you can go there as well. And today we got a special guest on the show, Adam Nutter. How you doing today?
Yo, buddy. Sorry for the tech problem on our end over here.
Yeah, that's fine.
Don't
man.
buy Max, Caitlin. Don't buy Max, guys. Don't buy Max.
So how you doing otherwise, man?
Good, man. Staying busy out there on the working, trying to do as many shows and podcasts as I can. Trying to keep busy.
I hear you. Yeah. So did you catch that last UFC fight?
I did. Yeah. Crazy, man. 40 seconds. I was so excited because I just wanted to see a good fight. I didn't care who won, you know?
Yeah.
So like literally jumping up and down when like Connor head kicked him. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, I was like shocked, you know. But when like a lot of people were saying like, I forget who it was, that English dude, the Count, he was making.
Oh, Bisping.
Yeah, like how did the Cerrone get like hurt from a shoulder bump? I get shoulder bumped all the time, and it never hurts me at all.
Dude, he got like a black eye from it. Like he was like fucked up.
Yeah, well, I think from what I recall, I think he broke his nose.
Yeah. It's your shoulder. It's a bone. It's a giant bone and muscle in your body. Of course you could hurt someone. I mean, right from the get-go, he hit him with those shoulders, and like you could see in Cowboy's eyes. Like it was, he was like, I could tell it, like it got to him.
Yeah.
And then that head kick was just done. Dunzo. See you later.
Yeah. And then there were people trying to say that like Cerrone threw the fight. And then, like, you know, you heard, I don't know if you heard those rumors too, saying that he kind of like threw the fight or whatever.
I don't buy that shit.
I don't buy it either.
I don't buy any of that in the UFC because there's never been a proven case or anything ever before with the UFC. So just steroids. Yeah. That's the only cheating that goes on there.
Yeah. So who do you think that Connor should fight next?
Who do I think he should fight?
Yeah.
I don't know if I don't think he deserves Khabib, honestly.
Yeah, yeah,
I mean, if you're asking me as a fanboy, would I
yeah,
like to see Khabib him too? Yeah, sure. But I think he needs to fight a Masvidal
yeah.
or
I think that's
DS3.
definitely in the works, Masvidal.
Um, I mean, who else is he gonna fight? He's not gonna fight like Jeremy Stevens or anybody. You know, he's not big enough. So like, winner Tony Khabib maybe.
Yeah, yeah. I heard in one interview he said he wanted to definitely do the rematch with Khabib, but he definitely wants to fight the winner between Khabib and Ferguson. You know?
Yeah, I don't think he gives a shit if he fights Khabib if Khabib doesn't have the belt. Honestly,
Yeah. And then he mentioned Masvidal. Like that. That's what he mentioned.
because that's a bang of a fight, and there is a belt attached to that, but not the bad motherfucker belt, not a real belt, but still.
Yeah, yeah. But I think it'll be we'll bring in a lot of money at the gate. You
Oh,
know.
I think if you see Khabib Connor 2 in Moscow, that will break pay-per-view records, I think.
Actually, that's where Connor wants the fight to
I
take
know.
place. That's what he's pushing for.
I think a Connor could be even like in like Dagestan, not even like Moscow, or like Connor could be even Dublin would be fucking crazy.
Oh, can you imagine that?
That was not gonna happen. I mean, excuse me. The Russia fight totally could happen, but I don't think it's gonna be in Dublin.
Nah.
Khabib, I don't think Khabib will agree to it. He's like, how much favor are you gonna put behind Connor?
Yeah, yeah,
He's like, I'm the champ, fight in Russia.
yeah. And then I was watching Kale's podcast the other day, and he was saying like with Connor, like people were saying like in the beginning, like they had Donald winning. A lot of people had Donald winning, and that they
He was
don't
a
know.
heavy underdog, Donald. He was like a plus 340 underdog or something crazy.
Yeah, and some
And
people
Connor was like a
actually
minus two something.
they actually had some people I was listening to. Some people actually thought that he was going to be Connor, and then they were wondering why Connor picked that weight class. And then they were saying, and then pretty much what he was saying was that this was all put to rest by this fight. But now you're wondering as to how really good Connor is, because Connor even said himself at the end of the fight that he didn't even think he was up to his full potential yet. And then you take a fact that he had like what was it, like a 2 years, like about at least over a year, 2 years.
400 and something days.
Yeah, out of the ring. And then he just beat like the guy who's been in the top five for like forever.
Yeah, but right. But like also Cowboy was like, oh, I'm gonna stand with Connor. Everyone's like, probably shouldn't though, huh? You know? Because you're gonna get fucking KO'd. And then he's like, I don't care. And then he after Connor came out and hit him with those like shoulder ups or whatever, and then you saw Cowboy was like, oh, I should probably try to take him down, but it was like too late by that time. That's when like he got head kicked and he was just fucking out of it.
Yeah, yeah,
But he
yeah,
realized like way too late. Like he just should have been like, I know it's Cowboy though, so he's like, I don't give a fuck. He's like, I'm just gonna do what the crowd wants. I'm gonna stand and bang with Connor, and you shouldn't.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, and it was actually I think even Matt Sarah said that like before the fight, he was like he heard, there was he heard the comment that Cowboy made about saying like he just wants to put on a good show, but he shouldn't like fight like that. He should fight smart and
Yeah,
take him to the ground. Try to mix it up a little bit better.
yeah, but
He did.
I mean, he's a black belt in jiu-jitsu, Cowboy, right?
Yeah,
So like,
he's got wicked submissions off the
utilize it,
bat.
dude. I mean, yeah, if he didn't want him, that's lesson learned, or he doesn't care. He's like, fuck it. All right, I'll move on. Next fight, you know?
Yeah. But what was crazy though, man, is that Connor, I don't know if he got paid $3 million for that fight. Cowboy got paid 200. If he had won, he would have gotten another 200. But I don't know if it was the last Diaz fight or the first one. Diaz got paid 900.
I know.
Isn't that messed up?
I know. It's crazy how Connor got 3 million and Cowboy got 200,000, which by the way, it's a lot of money. But like comparatively, it's not.
Yeah, yeah.
Because you
I mean, do
figure,
you think Diaz has that much of a draw more than Cowboy did, or?
yeah, of course, the history.
Yeah, yeah.
If Connor fought Cowboy twice and went 1-1, and it was this giant layoff between the rubber match, sure, it'd be the same, but it's not. So
Mm. And now they're talking about Diaz 3.
I know, but I think you would have to pay Diaz the same amount as Connor, or he won't do that fight.
Nah, I don't think he would. I don't think he'll do it for at least. He's got to get paid at least $1 million.
He
You know
wants
what I
money.
mean? Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, he definitely doesn't care about the belts. He just wants to get paid.
Yeah.
You know.
What did you think about the whole Colby Usman thing?
Dude, he got his jaw broken in that one.
Yeah, I know, but like not for nothing though. But besides that,
He's
that
a
was actually a
tough
good
dude,
fight.
man. He's a tough dude. Like he powered through it.
I mean, that broken jaw turned that fight around. But like up until then, it was actually a pretty fair fight. Like that was a pretty evenly matched fight. Like no one, I wouldn't say Usman was winning that fight. It
No,
could
no,
go
no.
away.
I mean, Kobe got in a lot of good shots, man.
Yeah.
He's a very tough guy. I mean, if it was me, my jaw got broken, I would have been like throwing the towel.
Yeah, right. I'm done.
I'm done. I like to eat my food. You know what I mean? He's like he could probably go down another weight division now after while he's recuperating from that.
Yeah.
He's sipping through a straw. Yeah, man, that was a brutal fight. I think that proved Usman, that he's the champ.
Yeah, he's tough.
Because that Colby guy, I mean, he went through Robbie Lawler. I mean, he went through a lot of good guys, man. Now, what do you think with Usman if he got his hands on Conor? There's a big size difference there.
Oh, I think Usman, honestly, if he fights Conor like Khabib, he beats Conor then.
Yeah, yeah.
Because that's what Usman's. He's not going to stand and strike with Conor. There's no way.
No, because I think he's bigger. You don't
It
think
doesn't
in his
matter.
head it'd be like,
He knows his strength.
much stronger than
He knows
Conor.
his no. He knows his strengths. Usman's he wrestled Woodley, who was a wrestler. Like I mean.
Yeah, yeah.
So there's no way he's gonna be like, oh, let me go outstrike one of the best strikers ever to do it.
Yeah.
That makes no sense. He's not gonna do a Cowboy. He's not gonna be like, he's not gonna play tough guy. So he's just gonna be like, all right, well, I'm gonna go if that fight happens, which it won't. It won't. But if that fight does happen, the big guy's gonna wrestle you. I'll bring you down and I'll fucking ground and pound, just like Khabib did. Because Conor, obviously, his whole career struggled with that.
Yeah, yeah. Now, do you think that Conor is going to stay at this weight?
No, he could bounce around though, right?
I don't know, man. I think he's interested in the belt, bro.
What happens if they make a 160-pound division? There's talks of that, and then bam, he fights for that. He's the poster boy for 162.
I don't know. I don't know if they'll ever break up that division. If anything, they should
there's
probably add a
25
division
pounds between
200 and 260. What's
that's
it?
also it's 200 and 265.
They should throw in. If they're going to add a weight class, they should add like a 220 weight class.
Super heavyweight.
Or split it up.
Yeah, no, 225 to 265 or something.
Yeah, and split it up. But I don't know if they'll ever add those in.
Think about it. You have 155 and 170. That's a pretty big gap.
Yeah. I mean, they do it in boxing. They got it every 8 pounds or something?
Well, boxing, it's like 112, 114, 115 and a half. It's like, all right, man, chill.
But you would think by now, I don't know how many, I haven't followed boxing well, but I would think the attendance has probably kind of dropped off a little bit, I would think.
Yeah, unless you have like a Deontay Wilder fight or something. Like, Wilder Fury is going to be huge, right? Wilder Fury 2.
Yeah.
This month or next month. But that would be big. But that's it. Unless you're selling out like that, Joshua, Parker, they'll sell. But who else is going to sell?
Yeah. And then the only thing I could think of is if I would think that most people who are into fighting would probably choose MMA more than boxing.
It's better.
I mean, unless you're a top echelon fighter, then you would make more money boxing, right?
Right, but Conor makes more money than again, Cowboy. Look at that.
Yeah, yeah.
So
But I would think, I don't know. I guess there would have to be more competitors for the UFC to start adding more weight classes. I
I
don't
think
know.
there's enough fighters. I think enough fighters would go up or down between 155 and 170.
Yeah. Now, do you think that because this Donald's been on? I think this is his sixth, seventh fight. He's like lost 1-3 out of like the last seven. But what do you think is going to happen with him after this? Do you think
I
he's
don't think
going
he
to
retires.
now? Think he's going to get another couple of fights in before he
Yeah.
retires?
I think his retirement will be like unexpected. I think it'll be like he loses a fight randomly, and then during the interview, he's like, "Hey guys, this is, I thought about this, didn't say anything, but I'm laying him down." I think it's gonna be one of those. I don't think it's gonna be like Uriah Faber's like, this is his last fight, which by the way, no, it's not because he's still fighting. But like when Uriah Faber was going out, they're like, this is his last fight. It was like a big thing. I think Cowboys
Yeah,
should be like, I'm fucking done. Like, just quit.
yeah. Now, I'm wondering if he's going to fight into his 40s or because I think he's like 36 now.
He's old. I mean, for fighting. I'm 33. I'm old for fighting. So.
I'm wondering if he's going to keep going until he's 40.
That'd be crazy. It's not like football. He can't do the Tom Brady. Tom Brady's not getting punched in the face.
Yeah, yeah. Now, what do you think about Ganji? Because there's a
Gaethje?
lot of talk like that Connor's kind of avoiding him.
Justin, I think I saw Gaethje fight live. I saw him fight Barboza. I saw that fight live at Wells Fargo in Philly. And Gaethje's power in person is fucking crazy. Like you've only seen it on TV, and you're like, oh, it's strong. But then like you see it in person, and like you hear it, and you're like, God damn, like it's fucking. He could hit. I think that would be. I think that would go kind of just how Connor Cowboy went. Honestly, I think Gaethje was like, I'm going to stand up with Connor. He's going to swing, and Connor is like, I'm better than that, and he's going to outstrike him. But, and it's a big but. If Gaethje lands a fucking haymaker, Connor might go night night because Gaethje could fucking hit, man.
Ganji's got good leg kicks too.
Yeah.
I mean, his kicks are like a baseball bat. Dude.
Oh, he hits harder than Diaz, so.
Yeah. So that might throw Connor off too with those leg kicks. What I really like to see is Ferguson and Connor go at it. That'd
be great. I of course I want to see Diaz 3. I just to see a rubber match and see it, a once all end all of that series. I want to see that. I would love to see a Connor Khabib 2, just to see how Connor change. Like if Connor loses to Khabib again, I never want to see that fight again.
Yeah.
Like that's fight's done for me. Like Khabib's better. But I would like to see the second time, just to see how Connor changes his strategy because the first time didn't work, right? I would like to see Connor fight Tony because I think that'd be a crazy fight, elaborate fight, and I would like to see Connor also fight Max again and Masvidal. But I would like to see him fight Holloway again because Holloway is so much better now. Now I would like to see the new Holloway fight Connor.
I'm trying to think of which one I would want more. I don't know, man. I would think my top 2 picks would probably be Masvidal or Ferguson with Connor.
It's fair. They're all good. They're all potential goodies.
Man. I mean, only because they're both guys are good strikers, and they're
Tony's
the other 2 guys are really good off their backs too. Well, especially Tony. Tony's really good off his back, and he's got wicked.
Oh, his strikes off his back are nuts.
And he's got wicked Darce chokes. I mean, he does some weird jiu-jitsu shit.
Well, the Eddie Bravo camp.
Whereas Masvidal, I think, is more wrestling than jiu-jitsu. His ground game.
Yeah, well, Masvidal's also a lot more striking stand-up.
Yeah, dude, he's got some fast hands, dude. That I don't know
Ben Askren fight,
YouTube or was the bad motherfucker belt when they were showing like. I don't know who it was. He was like in the back. I don't know if it was an MMA fight or some kind of.
Oh, the Kimbo Slice days?
And he went off on some guy in the back. I guess it was another UFC fighter. I don't know who it was. And he.
Leon Edwards.
Dude, his hand speed is.
When he's like, I had to hit him with that 3-piece in a soda, right?
Yeah, dude.
That was Leon Edwards he hit.
Damn.
Yeah.
He's got some fast hands, dude.
Yeah, he's quick. And when he knocked out Askren with that knee, by the way, perfect because I before that fight I was watching with some friends. I was like, I guarantee Askren goes for a takedown right out of the gate, and that's exactly what happened.
Yeah. That was exactly what happened, man. And I think Ben Askren, I think he was retired now, right?
Yeah, he quit.
Smart man.
He's pretty funny though on social media.
He was talking all that
He's a
crap.
good troll, yeah.
Yeah. Damn, man, it's like amazing, right? Like he was so like undefeated for like 17, 18 fights.
But like,
bam.
I think his prime was past. That's the problem.
Yeah. I don't think he changed that much either. He never really improved his striking.
No, just straight up wrestler. But he was so good.
Yeah, and it was very unorthodox too.
Yeah.
Like he looks slow when he does his movements. He doesn't have like power shots. He's not explosive. He does like weird trips and stuff, and he holds.
But he was dominant. He went like 3 fights in a row without getting punched.
Yeah, like he definitely knows like how to avoid getting hit. That's for damn sure.
But not recently, but but before the last 3 fights in the UFC, he for sure knew how to not get hit. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Like that thing with Lawler, man. Did you see that fight with him?
Oh yeah.
Lawler? I mean, did you think that got stopped?
I don't know. I've watched it so many times, and like I keep changing my answer because like his arm went pretty limp, man. Like I don't know. I used to fight. Like if I was in a position like that, I would just have my hand on the ground placed. I don't just have my hand just like drop like Hogan, like trying to go for that 3 count. You know, it's like that's crazy. To me, I'm like that's why it's weird. It's weird.
Yeah, I thought for sure, and then this brings us back to Colby, like that fight with Colby, man. Like,
right.
Lawler could not get off on him.
Dude, he broke the fucking strike record with that fight.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Yeah, because I thought for sure that Rob Lawler was going to, like, pound the shit out of him. I thought he was just waiting until the 4th round. Like, he was just pacing himself, and then he was just going to explode. That's what he usually does. If he doesn't knock you out by that 1st round, then rounds 2 and 3, he slows down to pace himself.
No, he took a hard out.
Comes out on 4 and 5. You know?
Yeah, he took a fucking beating.
Yeah, dude, he got outboxed and everything in that one. That was like pretty bad. I wonder if he's going to retire.
Well, I was just going to say though, he's up there too, probably hanging up.
Yeah, those fights with Hendricks, I think, took a lot out of him. Man, those wars he had, you know, and not to mention the wars he had in Strikeforce. But dude, I could tell you though, he had that Mike Tyson punch out power, man.
Sure. Oh yeah, man.
I don't know if do you ever see him watching fighting Strikeforce?
Yeah.
You have, man. Like, he knocked people out.
Like fucking
out,
knocking fucking robots, dude.
Boom.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was the guy that had to carry the guy out in a stretcher.
I keep getting distracted because I said I'm using my friend's computer, and you have a video in here that says not a sex tape. And I just keep looking at it like, is it a sex tape? I don't believe you.
Oh, man. So now let's talk about you, man. So what's up with you? You got some new shows coming out, or what's
I got some stuff coming. I'll be I got in February 6th, I'll be opening up for Aaron Berg, very funny comic. If people know who that is, look him up. In Chalfont, PA, at the Pop In, and then February 21st, I'm doing a roast battle up in Easton, PA, at the Connections Art Gallery. That's super fun. February 20. Hold on, bad math. February 24th, I'll be doing the Monday night show at Caroline's. My buddy Ray Goots' show at Caroline's in New York. Check that out.
Okay.
So I'm doing that. Yeah.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
I'll be.
And I don't know if for you guys watching, Adam also you have 2 podcasts.
Oh yeah, right? I'm wearing the hat for Nerds with Words right now. So that's if you guys are into just more of a hang out with a guest or not a guest, and just more of a 2 comics bullshitting, making fun of each other, being mean, watching crazy videos, discussing with other comics. It's fun. It's Nerds with Words for you. My sports one is Slapstick Sports. That's all under the Drop Tent Media podcast network that I own. So it's all a bunch of podcasts under there. So check that out. You can catch me at Adam Nutter on Instagram and Twitter, nerdsandwordspodcast.com or droptent.com for all that shit, show dates and stuff.
Okay. Now, when do your episodes come out for your podcast?
Nerds with Words, we live stream every Sunday at like around 1-ish. Certain special episodes we'll do for, other things like, again, my friend Caitlin, she's coming down. She's doing the March. She's headlining the March show, March comedy show. So she can do the podcast before that. But it's a Saturday, so we'll do like a special Saturday episode with her, because it's like a pre-Sunday show. But usually every Sunday, 1 o'clock live, we do it. The sports one, we usually go live every other Thursday.
Oh, okay.
So our YouTube channel for Nerds with Words is just youtube.com/Nerds with Words. And the sports one is on the Drop Tent YouTube channel. So just YouTube Drop Tent, and you'll find us.
Okay. And for everybody else who's watching out there, I got the podcast, Mark the Shark MMA show, that's on pretty much everywhere. iTunes, iHeartRadio, Pandora, you name it, it's there. I got new episodes coming out either on a Friday or a Sunday. This week I got one coming out on a Sunday. Then I got my Twitch channel, which is twitch.tv/Mark the Shark. That's my live TV show. And then don't forget, I'd like to mention some sponsors here. If you go to audibletrial.com/MMA show, you get a free book if you sign up for a 30-day trial. And if you're interested in web hosting, go to hostgator.com and use the promo code Mark the Shark MMA show. And you save 60% on your web hosting needs. And also Defense Stone. If you use a Mark the Shark MMA show, a promo code, you save 15% off their products too. That's defensestone.com. And also want to make a quick note. If you go to audible.com and you need a good audio book, you can look up my book called The Cabal, Saga Begins, or my daughter's book, Invisible Girl. And you can also get those in paperback and hardback copy either at Amazon or BarnesandNoble.com. Correction, hard copies only on our website, which is retortofamilybooks.com. But you can get the paperback version at Barnes & Noble and Amazon.com and the ebook version at Amazon.com. Again, that's www.retortofamilybooks.com. And don't forget to also follow me on YouTube. It's Mark the Shark MMA show on there. And also follow me on Facebook at Mark the Shark MMA show. Instagram is Mark_Retorto, and it's Mark with a C, not a K. And on Twitter, it's Mark BJJ Fighter. All right, Adam, it was great having you on the show.
Thanks, man. As always,
all right,
fun.
All right, and if you guys are watching this on Twitch, the show is over. But if you're listening to this on the podcast form, keep listening because there's more content to follow. All right, guys. Talk to you guys later. And don't forget, I air a show on Twitch every Saturday. And the podcast is Friday and Friday or